Party people in the place to be. Laugh at 58 Dream Street. We're changing the games. Going back for round 27 of our ongoing Ultima 5 Warriors of Destiny Let's Play. Without any further ado, let's fire up the old DOS box here. Get the show on the road. We left off yesterday deep inside of Dungeon Wrong. How deep? The 6th floor, to be precise. Where... Oh my goodness, that's thunderous. What's going on here? Ah, I see. At some point I changed my PC speaker volume yesterday after the stream. There we go. Much more amenable to everybody's ears, I'm sure. Alright, so yeah, we left off on the 6th floor of Dungeon Wrong, so here we are, level 6. And, well, here's the deal. Through this door... bunch of dragons. It's tough. Got wiped out. So we're just loading the save. I think I'm going to avoid this room for now. Keep on exploring. British. Glad to see you here. We are gonna wander a little more. Map out the rest of the dungeon. And then maybe see if we can hold up in camp, get our magic points back, and then start thinking about a strategy. I mean... yeah, this is one of the things where I run into a problem. In Ultima 4, the fights just weren't that hard most of the time, and so I never got too deep into the magic and like figuring out what are good strategies. The strategy was just generally like hope they don't put everyone to sleep and kill y'all, and if they don't, you'll be fine. Things are more challenging here, so I gotta give it some thought, and we're gonna give it a shot. And we're going to see what we can pull off. I think, just looking at this, like, with the 6th circle available, like, the charm spell is there, but I got to feel like dragons are the most likely to be able to easily resist the charm spell. So that's probably not the best approach. Oh, I think I will be taking you up on some pointers. But first, let's see what else Wrong has to offer. On the rest of level 6, Chili Champa! Hello! See what else we can find on level 6 and below here in Dungeon Wrong, the prison dungeon. And having done that, we'll come back here and we'll see what we'll test our metal. Okay. Remind myself here, how many Angraves, the spell to remove a field, down to 7. I had a lot of those mixed. I think one part of a good dragon strategy might be mixing up some In-An, the negate magic spell, to see if we can stop those dragons from gating in so many demons. I've also got some An-Tim scrolls to stop time, although I might want to use those to cheese my way past the Wisps at the bottom of Dungeon Deceit. And then I've got... what's my remaining thing that I got? That I thought might be worth... oh yeah, I've got a few scrolls to summon demons. So maybe I could summon some demons on my side and see if they can help with the dragons. So there's some thoughts. I mean, I did manage to kill one of those dragons yesterday. So it's not like dragons are above and beyond the Avatar and his companions right now. But, without any further ado... oh no. Okay, we gotta hole up in camp. There's no getting around it. Hopefully we've been in the dungeon long enough that this will be the kind of sleep that actually restores the heroes. Party rested. Fire up a torch. Let me just confirm this. 19 magic. Okay. 0. That's expected. 9, 9, 9, and 22. We're refreshed. Excellent. Now, of course, we're down in Angrav, which is a drag. But we've got some left. What does it take to make more Angrav? Pearl and Ash. Whatever. We can make more if we need to. Let's get going. Let's do this. Let's not use the prime spellcaster's mana points to cast the Dispel Field Scroll. Let's do it the other... let the others take care of that. Let's reveal the pit here. A pit! Oh, hey, another skeleton. Will this finally be the skeleton who has something hidden on him? Of course not. That's going to be no skeleton ever. Or maybe there will be eventually. Who knows? No secret door. Well, okay. Spoke too soon on that one. Found a secret door. Oh, yeah, geez. I see, in fact, that I have them marked on my map. So I know where the secret doors are. Are there dragons behind these doors? It's the only way to find out. Just another door. Can't turn in this doorway. We advance. Now we're in a strange room. A bunch of bats, a treasure, walls that keep the bats away from us. You don't even have, it doesn't even have to be Ultima. If you have RPG dungeon delving instincts at all, your instincts right now are telling you that those walls are going to disappear and those bats are coming at us. But they're bats. So we're not going to sweat this. The walls have vanished. What will we do? We'll kill all the bats. That's the plan, at least. Oh, right. Gwenno. Gwenno is very soon going to have no ammunition. But that's okay. She will take up the cause of helping drain our overstocked supply of throwable weapons like daggers and spears. Keep yourself busy, and we have the gold. We'll pick her up a magic axe next time we're topside here in Britannia. Well, so Chili Chomba, you haven't been here a little while, but there's not that much to catch you up on, I guess. I mean, like in one sense, there's tons to catch you up on, but short version is I know how to kill the Shadow Lords now. I need those shards, and I have a lead on 2 of them and a strong suspicion that I know where the 3rd one is, but I haven't secured any of them yet. When I get the shards, then all I need is just to do it, because I know the method. The method is you use the Shadow Lord's true names, and I know all 3 of those, to summon the Shadow Lords. Now, if you happen to be next to the eternal flame of the principle of virtue that a given Shadow Lord opposes. So, for instance, the what am I saying here? The Shadow Lord of Cowardice is opposed by the principle of courage. So if you're at the eternal flame of courage and you say Nos Ventor and you summon Nos Ventor, the Shadow Lord of Cowardice, he shows up, and when he shows up, you go, hey, look, dude, I got your shard, and you throw it in the fire, and that's what's gonna kill him. So that's the method. It's not a big fight at the end, or maybe you do have to. I'm gonna guess that you don't have to fight him after you do that, but we'll see. Well, we have slain the bats. No trap. A ton of stuff. Cool. What do we got here? A long sword. Quarrels. A 2-handed sword. A small shield. A large shield. A bow. Quarrels. Flaming oil. 17 gold. A black potion. A scroll of... Here's what I think would happen if you fought him, Chili Chompa. I believe, although I've never tested this, that you can beat the Shadow Lords in a fight, but if you do, they just disincorporate and they're still alive and they'll be back later, but they're just gone. So I think it wouldn't work. I think you would have to fight them and then end the fight, and then they'd be gone. And you'd be like, ah, damn it. Now maybe then you could just be like, Nos Ventor, and you'd come back again. You'd be like, all right, ha. Playing with your enemy. 2 gems, very nice. All right, a rich haul here in the secret room, and a rich haul that didn't oblige us to fight any dragons to the death. So Chili Chompa, if you're looking at this part right now, where I'm trying to navigate my party of 6, one step at a time, all of them out of a dungeon room because you can't just hit escape like in a random battle to leave the dungeon rooms, and you're thinking, man, that's clunky. Well, in Ultima 4, the maximum party size was 8, and you were, in order to beat the game, you're obliged to get the party a size of 8. And then navigate a whole lot of those dungeon rooms on your way down. The Stygian Abyss. All right, here we go. Checking out another one. In fact, check mark. The first secret, so I don't waste much time. Returning to secrets I've already... Okay. This one's a little bit more serious. This is Reaper City, and this opens into 3 other rooms. Exciting. Oof. Shimino hit. Alright, we gotta get to work. Lightly wounded Reaper. Well, let's pile up on him. Heavily wounded. Missed. Oh yeah, these yeah, they're tearing it up. They're going nuts. It's heavily wounded. Yikes. It's hanging in there. Well, hanging in there in the sense that we keep missing. Yeah, Shimino's getting roughed up here. Crazed. Come on. Waffle syrup. I mean, as we've been saying, waffle syrup, pretty good battle music. Like, maybe not all-timer RPG battle music, but it's a good little tune. So, ooh, Shimino's getting roughed up. Okay. We gotta throw Amani Shimino's way very soon. Oh, hey, British, great minds. Not even different phrasing. All right, ELO, help your old buddy Shimino. Okay, that wasn't a bad Mani. Oh, Gweno's got the bare hands. All right, Gweno, let's put some of our 43 flaming oils to work. Nah, let's do throwing axes. All right. Yikes. Shimino's getting roughed up again, and the team is just not putting in the work to... Oof, that was not a good Mani. Okay, fair enough. Throwing axe has shorter range. Probably could have anticipated that. Grazed. Goodness gracious. We are not putting our toughest foot forward against these Reapers. Lightly wounded. At least we're working on 2. Folks, this is a comedy of errors right now. Yeah, we... Like... And the thing here is that Reapers are stationary targets. They do not move. They just grow in one spot. In fact, if anything, it's kind of weird that more effort isn't made to... Okay, let's do this the old-fashioned way. Critical. And one's heavily wounded. Still critical, come on. Julia, throw Mani to Shimino. Yikes. Alright, Gweno. Show us what you can do. Grazed. Well done. Yeah, it seems like a good, a worthwhile project in Britannia would be to just have like a cave sweeping team that just looks for little Reaper buds and just scrapes them off before they grow into horrifying tentacle monsters with magic powers and so forth. How long is this thing going to be critical? 2 of them are critical. Speaking of critical, jeez, and the avatars in bad condition. There we go. There we go. Okay, there. And then we're feeling much better. Simple as that. Little Vas Flam for you. Lightly wounded. Oh, geez. Now the Avatar needs the Mani. Money, 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 money. Okay, come on. Come on, team. Just beating up a... Oops. Stationary target here. Critical. Critical still. Dead. Alright. The tide is turned heavily in our favor now. Heavily wounded already. And we're, you know, once you get the blood up, it's easier to get those big hits. And he's critical. And he's dead. But we're not done here. The bookshelves or some shit. Well, this is a fine opportunity. Or there's ghosts. There's something going on here. Well, Shimino, unless and until they reveal themselves, let's get to work. Magic axe! There. Hook Gwenno up during this battle. She doesn't even have to wait till the end. She got a little practice with throwing axes, but boy, you haven't thrown an axe, Gwenno, until you've thrown a magical axe that is both, I assume, much lighter than a real throwing axe, and returns to your hand after you've thrown it. A main gouge, some cloth armor, 41 gold, a scroll of Inan, magic lock, or not magic lock, but negate magic. 2 keys, building back up our key supply after we got arrested last time for refusing to pay the sacrifice tax in Minok. When they arrest you in Britannia, in the Blackthorn regime, they let you keep everything you have on you, including your magical reagents and your weapons and your armor, but they do very carefully take your keys. Ring of Protection, magic bow, Morning Star, main gouge, leather helm, 21 gold, Inan scroll, and a gem. So I'm assuming that these bookshelves reveal something. I'd like to think not dragons. No trap? There was a trap. Shimino's poisoned. That's okay. Leather armor, spiked helmet, silver sword, spiked shield, main gouge, mace, flaming oil, 68 gold, and Tim, stop time. 2 keys, a gem, torch, 2 food. Not too shabby. Complex trap, key broke, success. See, the Reapers, another thing about not moving is you have a lot of time to really work on the fanciness of your trap for your treasure chest. So there's nothing there for you to kill. And like the Reapers they're discriminating killers, you know. They're not gonna just like be picking off bats with their tentacles. They'll let the bats play all day because they want more challenging fare. 74 gold! Cha-ching! And that's even before we started selling a ton of stuff. Because we found a lot of gear here that we do not need. And Tim, stopping that time. 2 keys, a gem, a torch, food. Alright. Now, back to Elo. Wait. Yeah, Elo's got 4 magic. He can do it. He can cast. And knocks on his old pal. And then, because Elo is so brave, he's going to find out what the story is. Won't budge. Nothing of note on the shelf. Huh. That's not a real door. It's a trick you door. Nothing of note on the shelf. Can't push it. Another fake door. Is it all fake doors? Is it false doors all the way down? Nothing of note. Can't be pushed. We'll try hitting the shelves next. What? You're telling me that that door wasn't real? How can this be? Look at it. No, you're not allowed to look in a dungeon combat room. Okay. What if... No? Okay. Search all of the walls here. Ha! It's locked. Key broke. Unlocked. Opened. Insects! Hey, you know what? These Reapers didn't turn into insects. Okay, this is actually a... Jeez. Okay, victory. Yikes. Those were some serious insects. They did not come to play. Key broke, because it's a false positive. Chain mail, spiked helm, dagger, cloth armor, 33 gold, a key, a gem, 2 torches, some food. Not bad. It's not bad. Alright, that's Julia, right? By the door. Whoops. Open that door. Let's blow this popsicle stand, gang. Let's do the non-turn-based method of blowing this popsicle stand, where I assign you each to be the on-point person. There we go. A great success. Okay. Whoops. Throwing my pencil on the floor. Like a madman. Okay. So now we've cleared the whole east wing. Let's go check out the west wing. Might do a little, wait, where were those sweet, sweet fountains? Are they that far back? Fountains. Fountains. I don't know if they're actually, you know what? I think I'm remembering fountains that were in Covetous. I could be wrong, but I could also be right. Who knows? If they are up here, I didn't note them, which is sloppy map making, if true. Just looking at the map trying to think, where would fountains have been? Nah, I don't think the healing fountains are here. We have another pit. Gasp. Another skeleton that dissolves on... Oh! Another skeleton that dissolves on contact. Magic axe. We've got protection rings, regen rings. I should find out how rings work. You know what though? At this moment, if regen rings do what you would assume they did, then I totally want the regen rings on Chimino and the Avatar. Let's see what happens. 63 and 65 right now. If a regen ring is just what it seems like it might be, 65 to 66. Great. Now, of course, it's not happening super fast. If we're going through one of these doors and meeting a swarm of Reapers again, we probably want to be a little more alive. What's the status of our collection? We've got 9 Manis and 7 Vas Manis. And this might be the time. Or maybe it's not, but if it's not, whatever. We'll buy more reagents later. Boom. Ooh, that's a big heal. It's fun just to see it happen. Oh, I just wasted one. Well, that's a shame. I gotta remember that most of the party is dealing with tightly constrained... Okay, Avatar, you do it. Little Vas Mani. Big shammy sham. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. As Slick Rick might say. With a slightly more British accent than mine. You know, it's not a song where Slick Rick does the "here we go" thing, but really good song with Slick Rick in it. People! Humans in the dungeon! What just hit me? Oh, these humans aren't like... Oh, yikes. Okay. Okay. Let's load that save. We didn't react well, and that went really bad. But I did just save, right? Yes. Yes? Did I? Did I? Now I'm not sure. Now I'm second guessing myself. Yes. Well, it looked easy. It looked super easy when it was 2 skeletons. I didn't think that dude was going to get her to bed and just summon a bunch of wisps. Alright. But I did just save. So, let's take another go. We have an abundance of Tim scrolls, which is one way that we could try to deal with this. We don't have a lot of hit points, magic points for most people, but Jana has a bunch. I mean, ultimately, I gotta I gotta learn how to fight wisps. Not so urgently that I'm not gonna do this one first. See what's in here. Oh, hey, I hadn't even done this. Boom. Alright. Well, let's commemorate that with a save. Okay, here we go. Okay, I have tools. And I know that I do. I ought to remind myself. I mean, I have the crown. That'll help the wearer of the crown. Or will it help everybody? Is the crown even an armament? Where's the crown? Is the crown an item? Yes. Okay. Well, shit, now I want to know. What's going to happen if I just use the crown as an item? Well, Elo's already friggin' possessed. That didn't take long. Elo's not possessed. Okay. Can Elo use the crown as an item? And if he does, what happens? Oh ho, yes, it's the avatar is possessed, and that's why it said it was invalid when I tried to switch the avatar. Okay, that makes sense. Well, we're gonna find out I'm gonna find out very quickly if my instincts here were anywhere as close to correct. Oh, of course it's locked. Okay. Put Shimino on point while we get this done. Put Shimino off point now. One skeleton down. Can Gwenno hit this one? No, she can hit Shimino though. Who would have thought that the strange people, I guess, you know what the hint that the guy in the bed was going to not be a good dude should have been for me? It's the fact that the other person in the cell is manacled. That should have been a huge hint that I was not dealing with a fellow who's on the up and up. You know what? With the crown on, I can't help but notice we're not meeting a lot of wisps right now. And we've killed the mage. You know what? Hold on. What's sleep again? Inzu? Do I have any Inzu? I might as well find out. None mixed. Mental note to mix up a little Inzu there. Do I have scrolls of Inzu? I don't think so. If I do, I don't remember what the symbol for Z is anyway. Why don't I remind myself? What's the rune for Z? The rune for Z looks like a Y. Like a 3-pronged Y. So no, I don't. Okay. That is what it is. Of course, we are dealing with an enormous discovery here that now has me deeply, like, I gotta find out what's up with this dude. So we gotta deal with the avatar here, and I'm not sure how. I just don't know what spell besides the put him to sleep method and hope he wakes up okay. Boom. Protection field, reveal, insect swarm. Quickness, great heal, charm, and Zen X. We don't have any, but I suppose. You know what? Hold on. Let's just have Shimino make his way through here. Keep an eye. You know what? John doesn't have to be here anymore. Nor does Elo. Nobody who the avatar is currently murdering needs to be hanging out in the room while Shimino gets this sorted out. Hello. Funny, no response. We freed him. To what end? I don't know. Does confusion wear off at some point? A spiked collar, some scale mail. Oh, this guy... Is this guy hitting Shimino? Inan. Gem. Yeah, this dude, okay. Acid. Dude, you are really, there. Okay, we can search this room. Yeah, I gotta check my karma score. Battle is lost, so that was not done. It didn't affect my karma, so that was not a villager in the sense of like a dude who we like. Just his character class was villager, but he was a mean villager, I think. I don't know. British will chime in if I just like killed an important character who was just dealing with some shit. Okay. So we got kind of roughed up, but we've got, I see the crown symbol. Are we just, hold on. So if we come back in here, this room restores. Yeah, and I don't have to keep using the crown. Yeah, I saw that symbol. So we're not going to get possessed this time. Ah, okay. That's good to know. So it's not a thing where, like, this particular room was so special and important that it resets if you don't do it right or something. Just purely a matter of either those wisps exist, but I can't kill them. The fact that the crown just nullifies wisps, I must say, if it's also going to stop the dragons from gating in demons, then that's really quite something. A trap. No, I'll find it. I'll find out very soon, British. Nothing of note. Can't push it. I can. Won't be surprised if I can walk through the fire. But let's... Well, what about this one? No. Nothing of note. There we are. Hey, a wisp! So, the wisps haven't been caused not to exist. But, if they've been caused not to be able to possess, I can live with them existing. Yeah, I think it's just fighting the old-fashioned way here. It's gonna take a while. Wisps are hardy, sorry, that's the word I was looking for. But, if he's not going to possess us all and make us kill each other, I got time. Oh, and in fact, it went from lightly to critical with delightful speed, and now it's dead. Folks, I got a feeling that we're going to kill the Shadow Lord of Falsehood, Felinia, today. Now, that I could be completely wrong about that, but we're gonna play around here and wrong for a little bit more, and then we're going back to Deceit, and we're gonna see if we can't get into the underworld and start tracing the extremely detailed vision of the Sister from Cove. Extraordinarily grim that I'm pretty sure when we defeated these Headless, we are going to be unable to claim victory in this room until we also kill the guy who's chained up. It's dark. Hey, is that a new Headless? Oh, it was probably under the treasure. Lots of things want to fight us here. Heavily wounded. You'll love to see it. These are like Ultima 4 wisps now. Reasonably easy to kill. Oh my goodness, there's just a font to them. I think that the idea is that they're underneath the treasure chest, so I just can't see them at first. Another dead wisp. Oh, what a happy day. I had totally just, without even looking, just assumed that the crown worked like an armament, so someone had to equip it and just protected that one person from magic. So when British has been alluding recently, you found the, like, you, demons are easy now. I'm like, what are you talking about? Nobody's told me anything about how, I haven't learned any secrets that make demons easy. Alright. No, there's another freaking Headless. The Avatar himself shall bash you to pieces. What an honor. We gotta give this guy a fighting chance. It's too grim to kill a chained villager. There, you're free. It all makes sense now. It does. Like, it was all there. All the pieces were there. And it was only the fact that I thought that one person had to equip the crown, and that it would be like a local... I thought it would either be a local effect for them, or a universal effect, like casting in on, like we would lose all our magic too. Maybe we have. I haven't tried to cast magic. We'll find out. Alright, dude, you have a chance to save yourself by not slapping the avatar right now. Alright, you had your chance. Now you're dead. Oh, we're not done yet. There's probably more. Alright, Shimino. Time to get down to business. The business of looting. There's probably something else under that leftmost treasure chest, is what my gut tells me. No trap? Yeah. Victory. What a happy day for the Avatar and his friends. And that alone certainly does open up some doors vis-a-vis fighting those dragons. Because those dragons can't just endlessly gate in demons who can then endlessly possess us. Not endlessly. Demons can only possess once, but an endless horde of demons can possess infinitely. Well, all of a sudden, that seems like a much more reasonable fight. Oh. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. My goodness. Yeah, I know. Okay. Jeez. No trap. Okay. Huge pile of gear here. Some of this is headless treasure and some of this is the official room treasure. I don't know. You know what? Why would I even try? What is the M? I think it looks like an M is an M. IMC. What spell is IMC? No, the Avatar is not a gangster. He just loves old-fashioned hip-hop slang. Okay. I know the I stands for in. In Manicor. Resurrect. Resurrect! Good news, Elo! Elo actually has a sinking feeling because he knows now we're going to try less hard to protect him. Good news, buddy. It's no big deal if you get murdered. Do we? We probably do. Let's find out. We got 2! Sweet. Hey, Elo. You doing anything tonight and tomorrow night? Because you can die if you want. A dagger, a bow, a mace, some arrows, a morning star, a sling, 9 gold, a scroll of Relpor. What's Relpor again? Is that just... No, Gravpor is magic missile. Relpor. Inpor is blink. Relpor is... some kind of travel. I could see Vast Relpor, but not Relpor. Whatever. It's something. Victory. Alright, gang. Let's get out of here. Oh, you know, before we get out of here, let's just find out. Doesn't block your own magic. Game changer. Throw down a save nonetheless, because we don't know what's in here. We're all in triple digits. We're unpossessable. Well, something's amiss. The brave and noble avatar will figure it out. It's locked. It's unlocked now. Just had to give it a jimmy. Nothing of note. If I push the fountain, nothing of note. If I walk around the fountain, nothing of note. If I step into this spot, nothing of note. If I search this door, this wall, I find nothing of note. This is not a super notable room. Wait, hit the fountains? Nothing. Walk around. Alright, search the walls in here. Nothing in here. Can't do the look action, so we can't like drink from these fountains to test them. Is this a partner puzzle? I don't think it is. No. Okay. Well, there's also a trick we could use. It's called leaving and seeing if it tells us the battle is lost. So that would certainly suggest that there was something here. Battle is lost. Okay. Well, let's go back in and see if we can win the battle. Wait, there's a torch that disappeared. When did the torch disappear? Okay, keeping an eye on that torch. When I pushed the fountain, the torch disappeared. Ah, and then I just pushed the wall. Alright. And now the avatar. Just where any person wants to be. In a really cramped corridor trying to kill a swarm of bats with a morning star. Safety first, right? Some of these bats are landing pretty good hits. The avatar is like, it's tough to say how many bats are in this like one square, right? Alright, let's do this as a team. Let's all kill bats together. Oh. Well, I certainly softened it up for you, team. Huh. And then the door appears, locked, no trap. What do we get? Short sword, scale mail, dagger, main gouge, club, 22 gold. Resurrect number 3. Yellow. We got you covered now, pal. Alright. Cool. Alright. This has been fruitful, has it not? Let's back out in the hallway. Light up another torch. Go back. Throw down a save. Let's review. Magic. We've got some. None. Very little. Very little. None. Some. Okay. Has it been... Probably hasn't been long enough to camp. And we don't, you know, we put a save down for a reason. Mani is just level 1, so ELO. Do a few Manis here. I believe you've got 3. Okay. Let's find out if we can beat these dragons. We advance. Of course, the sea serpent is a problem too. The sea-based version of a dragon. Let's do this, team. Ooh, he's already barely wounded. Little great fireball. Now he's lightly wounded. The avatar takes a hit. Oops. Shimino's not in range yet. Gweno can work on the sea serpent. So I'm gonna accidentally tell her to attack from there. Elo's not doing great. With the dragons converging on him from the left. Gweno is still getting the feel for that magic axe. She's biffing it and just shuts her eyes and hopes for the best. You can't throw straight and hit an opponent that's off to the side from you, Gweno. Heavily wounded. Gonna be heavily wounded for a while, I suspect. There we go. Finally got that sea serpent barely wounded. Ooh, Elo's in trouble. Alright. Julia is still able to cast spells, I believe. Yep. Alright. Elo's still in it. Dragon critical. Where are you gonna run to, buddy? Nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run. Alright, let's deal with the dragons that are swarming us, though, team. Yikes. Shimino's in trouble. Okay. Shimino, close in on that dragon. Avatar, save your old buddy Elo. Elo. Work on the ones right in front of you. Ugh. It isn't the way that I want to use my newfound Resurrect Scrolls to get ELO back right now in this particular fight. But we'll do what we gotta do. Sea Serpent is critical. Elo's dead. That's... Listen. We knew this was a possibility whenever we do anything. It's always... It's never outside the realm of the possibility that Elo is going to get himself killed. Shimino fall back. Sea Serpent grazed. Sea Serpent dead. Jana gets hit hard. Yes, dragons, like, yeah, manageable now. Not so manageable when on any random turn they can gate in a demon. Who can then on any random turn gate in a demon? But they're still, yeah, they hit hard. They're not our friends. The dragon interferes, can't cast from here. Oh, that's not the time to miss and hit Jana. Barely wounded. Barely. Lightly. It's coming together. Lightly. Jana's gonna have to heal herself, or the Avatar can do it. We're gonna run out of monies pretty soon. Heavily. Jana just nopes out. Whatever. We'll keep her alive. We're still in this to win this. Freaked myself out for a moment because of that one suddenly being barely wounded. This one, 2 of them are critical. Alright. Refocus on the one that's still in the fight. Okay. What's the plan here? The plan is for Julia to last another round. Ooh. Okay. All of a sudden, these critical dragons. This one's got his courage back, so let's deal with him too. Oh, Shimino killed. That's not great. But... oh, and the room is flooding. Julia's in trouble. And that one also did not work very well. And these things can be critical, it seems, for... oh, Julia should have left. Okay. I don't think we're quite pulling this one off, but... we'll play it out hard. Get our free resurrection, and then we'll say that this is a next weekend thing, because we gotta make our way to Deceit. Okay. Battle lost. Not great. Oh wait, Jana's still alive, right. Well. There we go. Darkness engulfs us. But our slumber is disturbed. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Nope. No wasted levels up. Okay. It is what it is. We gotta go to Dungeon Wrong to get our ship back. But look at that. The Avatar is almost at 2 grand in experience. Too large. He's past Shimino. Elo's making his way. Julia's closing in. So's Gweno. And she's gonna be picking up steam with her new magical axe. And Jana's actually... yeah. Okay. Great. Cool. You know, you can't make an omelet without being broken like eggs a few times, so to speak. How many rings do I have? It's a great question. Let's see. I have a protection ring that no one's equipped, the 2 regen rings. So then, okay, regen ring, protection ring is already on Elo. And that's it. So why don't we... I think the regen rings on the frontline dudes make sense to me intuitively. Let's give Julia a protection ring. No good reason not to use... yeah, not a ton. We are not overflowing. Our cup doth not runneth over with rings here. I freaked out I saw that guard and I was like, gotta slip into a side room. But these are the loyalist guards. Their wages aren't even being paid, and they're still all like full shift. That's when you know that Lord British is a good boss to work for. Because like, I like my boss. I'm not just saying that because Waffle Syrup might still be watching and knows who my boss is. But yeah, I'm quite fond of my boss. But I don't know how hard I'd work for him for free. Like if he was kidnapped and we had to keep the Faculty of Engineering going. I'm not sure exactly how that would even work. Okay. So making our way back to wrong, which I believe is this away and around the edge here. And I'm correct. Hopping off my carpet, picking it up. Let's do this. Let's swing on over to Moonglow, way out in the blue. And then we will hit Dungeon Deceit. We're gonna hit it hard this time. Okay, let's camp down for the night. Doody doody doo 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 doo. Lord British, good to see you. Why so blue? Ha 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 ha. I don't think he did not appreciate the pun. He was like, "Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go back to the land beyond the gate of all the lore of the world." Da 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 da. So there's where Deceit is, but let's head on down to Honesty Island. Not sure the locals call it that. Might be a tourist thing. We're gonna stop in Moonglow, score some reagents, and then we are making it through Dungeon Deceit. It's gonna feel good. Then we gotta see if we can follow the vision directions. Fortunately, what's her name? Hold on. I shouldn't just say the Cove Girl. She did me a favor. I can learn her name. Damn, no, Leona. Leona's extraordinarily detailed vision. The Dungeon of Deceit is north of Honesty Island, on an island I assume is called Liar's Isle. Okay. What do I got? What do I got? What do I need? Of course, all of the dungeons, except for Hithloth, the anti-spirituality dungeon, are extremely close to the towns that represent the virtues they oppose. Just one of those weird things, living in a strange fantasy world. Okay, so what do we need? We need a bunch of stuff. I would like to make some Inzu. Possession isn't going to be a big problem for us anymore, though. So maybe I don't need to worry about Inzu. Okay, I got no money. Got plenty of Van Nox. Still have some vast money. Low on Engrave. Okay. What's the reagent situation? We need spider silk. What does it take to make Engrave again? Engrave. Boom. Pearl and Ash. How are we for Pearl and Ash? Actually not bad. Okay. Well, let's score some stuff. Yes, I seek the purest spell components, sir. I'll take some ginseng. How about that garlic? I could take some more garlic. Give me a whole lot of spider silk. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Thank you. Little deadly nightshade, sure. Not really using it much, but you never know. Grab a couple mandrake while I'm here. And one more. For the road. Alright. Thank you, Nilrem. I was gonna say, I thought of a joke just now. Just say hi to your buddy and then say Lancelot backwards, but I couldn't reverse the spelling of Lancelot in my head and figure out how to pronounce it fast enough to make the joke. So instead, I've told you about it, and I hope you liked it. Ah, damn it. He's got customers eating. Come on, Sam. There. Here we go. Yes, you can serve me. Take some rations. I certainly don't need a lot. Just give me 4 helpings, sir. Nothing else for me. I will come again, Sam. Who are you? Welcome, James. Remind me your name, sir. Zachariah. What have I learned from you? I think something about Gotha. But let's confirm. Zachariah, yeah, Gotha knows the newly discovered power of moongates. Did I ever find out this newly discovered power of moongates? Well, I can talk to Gotha again next time I'm in the area. Great. Thanks for reminding me your name. Goodbye. That's all I wanted to talk to you about. Just saw him. Oh, what's that guy's name? Flag him down. Oh, yes, I'm well today. Are you? How's your health? In Ultima 4, every citizen could be interviewed about their health, and then they would say something like, very well, thanks, or not great, and it never seemed to, I don't think there was a single time that it mattered what anybody's health was. I mean, it mattered because, you know, we're being taught in Ultima 4 to think of the world as a living, breathing place where the villagers matter and are people. So in that sense, it mattered. I just don't think it ever had a gameplay payoff where you're like, ah, I know that this person's goat is acting up. Boom. We are pretty well armed to fight death's embrace, Lord British. Thank you for noticing. Here we go. Thank you for running the lighthouse. Extraordinarily creepy people who make me uncomfortable to talk to. Some of the lighthouse keepers are nice. Some of them are fascist sympathizers. Some of them are just real messed up. I don't know what's going on with the kind of vacant, brainless lady and her creepy husband who uses Mondane's name as an epithet. I mean, maybe it's just a normal thing in Britannia to use Monday's name as an epithet. But it kind of seemed like he had some, like, positive feelings about Mondane. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Dungeon Deceit. Gotta get the old graph paper book turned to the right page. There's Covetous. Here's Deceit. Alright, here we go. Alright, this is exciting. Fire up a torch. Not falling down that pit. We're gonna fall down this pit. Down to the 3rd floor. Whoa! Ouch! Don't drink from the fountains in Dungeon Deceit. Good rule of thumb. They're tricking you. Oh, hello. You know what, Reaper? If you're gonna... Alright, fine. Let's fight. You want the smoke? We'll give it to you. Yeah, the Reaper's got moves. You know, You can't say they don't have a certain joie de vivre about them. Which is impressive for creatures who literally never get to move from the spot where they first started to exist. Put a little more mustard on those throws, team. Getting that, the magic axe should really, should be able to get it there. That's a really good question, Chili Champa. And I'm sure the answer turns out to be some kind of memory limitation. Like, whenever possible, they want to keep things, restrict palettes, but then they ran into a situation where it's just like, well, with these tiny sprites, it's not going to look like we need more colors. Maybe something like that. Who knows? Well, these Reapers didn't have very good treasure. They did have very good getting killed by us, which is another thing that we value from them. Climbing down nice and safely. Whoops. Just gotta make the avatar point person here. Oh, hey, what do you know? There was nothing upon that dude. Alright, we're on 4-4A now. Of course, dungeon deceit is tricky. Alright, we're gonna make our way around. That part's easy. And then I think we want to go down. Right? Yes. And then... Okay. I think I remember now. Climb down. Yeah, how do we get to the 7th floor? D. Where's ladder D? Well, you know what? We'll figure this out. Okay, 5th floor. A and B. Which is just going to take me to 6th floor. Straightforward enough. Then there's a pit in the middle. So I'll reveal that. And then there's just a ladder down. Okay. 7th floor is straightforward enough to reach. When we go down there, here is a room that was a much bigger problem for me last time than I suspect it will be this time. But let's find out. Together, friends. Gweno possessed. We took the crown off when we were killed. Fine. There. Sorry, Gweno. We'll just, we'll give her space. Wisp killed. Wisps aren't so hardy all of a sudden. Okay. Keeping an eye on Julia as she gets murdered by Gweno. You know what? Here's what we'll do. Julia, flee. Because you're getting beaten up. Avatar and Shimino will handle the rats and finish off this room. This is nothing new for Elo. Just getting wailed on by Gweno, so he can take it. You know, it's a little hackneyed, but Elo likes to open all of his bardic performances by saying, "Take my wife. Please!" No lock. Oh. Hey, there's a ring. trap. Alright, Shimino. You do this. Rat money. No trap. Here, Avatar, you, yeah. Bait Bueno away. So Chimino can finish looting. Nothing of note on the body. Yikes. Alright. Hopefully, we've killed everything here. We have. She slept for a long, long time. Maybe we haven't killed everything? Well, if not, we can do it again. Yeah, battle's lost. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Because now we have the crown on, this is going to be much easier. Oh. Okay. Avatar. Kill the rats. Ring of Invisibility. You can see that coming in handy. At some point I gotta go back to Blackthorn's castle and see if I can't find this Hassad, who I know is imprisoned in there somewhere. Okay. So what are we missing here? Wait. Hila. Use your torch. Hit all the torches. See if that opens anything up. Nothing of note. We can also try there it is. The Wisps there. It's just like, hey, my magic's not working. Wisp escapes. Fine. Run. I don't care. I just like the way that you can't affect me anymore. Wisp escapes. Alright, Avatar, keep searching here. Do they not have regular movement? Are they reliant on their teleport spell to even move? Is that what's going on here? Because if so... No, because they escape. Or maybe they just have the ability to vanish and that's like an innate ability. Well, that one's dead. Victory. We're done here. Thanks for playing. Okay. So, looks like I can get back up to an alternate 6th floor by going to the right. But that's not what we're here for right now. We're on a mission. The mission is to make our way to the underworld and get our hands on that shard of cowardice. Shard of falsehood, sorry. So, we're not going to do anything, so... Oh, whoops, no mani mixed. Let's mix some mani. A little ginseng, a little spider silk. How much? 15 of those. Sure. And then Get the avatar back in the triple digits. And then we all feel good. Throw in a save. And where do we gotta go here? Oh, easy enough. And down we go. Descending. So now we're on the 8th floor, which I previously was only able to make it to by casting a bunch of and team to freeze those wisps and then just hoping for the best while I ran. But here we are. We're laughing. Okay. So what's the gimmick here? Facing south. So, you know what? I can make this map better. Here we go. So there is a ladder up below me and down there. Don't know where that other one goes back. Oh, wait. No, I already did find it. The other one also goes back to the 7th floor that I've already been on. There are obviously 2 secret doors. There's also this network of rooms leading to rooms. Why don't we do the rooms? Oh, dragons, you say? But only 2, although we're also pre-roughed up. But we saved. Let's try it. We will be save loading if this goes awry. And I also am aware that... Wait, can we get hits on these dudes? Yes, we can. Not going to be easy to do this from here. And in fact, they can fight back. Barely wounded. Grazed. Elo the only one in range? Hold on. No, okay. Yikes. Alright. Barely. Ah, oh, jeez. And Elo's already on his way down. That ring of protection might not in and of itself be getting the job done for our boy. Still barely wounded. Elo taking rough hits. Gweno, stand by man. Show the world you love him. Let's see what we can do with little Vasflam. Failed. I think you need a very precise angle. Which we no longer have. Okay. This has gone poorly. And Elo's dead. Alright. Let's load the save. Explore the rest of the dungeon floor. And get back on track here. Oh, I can taste that. Well, not literally taste it. Because I'm sure that the shard of falsehood buried deep in the underworld has accumulated some... some goo. Alright. Not just yet. In fact, can we hole up and recover a bit here? Elo tearing it up on his loot. Hopefully not attracting bats or anything. Party rested. A little bit of recovery, which is nice. Okay. Now, let's verify. What else can we do here? There is a hidden door. A complex trap. Chest unlocked. Chest opened. 13 food. 52 gold. 13 food. That's the biggest food haul ever. Okay. That was worth searching. Now what's the story right here? I remembered this. I had already been down this hall. It was not just incredible instincts. Alright. Spiders. This isn't a fight I would have picked if I was a trio of giant spiders. Again, what do I know about what it's like to be a giant spider just patrolling at the very lowest level of a difficult dungeon? You're just so hungry for something to fight. You see a fight you can't win and you think, ah, well, it's less boring to be killed. Nothing. We'll check all the walls here. Nothing. We got a lot of gems. This seems to verify that there's nothing. So we got to deal with those dragons. There's no way around it but through. So let's strategize a little. Step 1 is we ought to all be in excellent health. What's our magic state here? 22. Nothing, as always. 9. That's 50. Yeah, okay, so we're all full. We'll have full magic. It's a good first step. Let's heal the avatar. Protect from magic. Alright. Well, let's look here. Instinct. Protection. Is there a greater instinct? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm willing to try that. If Dragon's Breath is magical, then perhaps that will be very helpful. Okay. What's the state of our mixtures here? We've got 13 money. If we burn through that much money in the fight, that in and of itself is a problem. So, okay, 5 instinct. Oh yes, the crown. Yeah, we do have that, and that's great, but it's not on. I gotta keep an eye out. I guess it's every time you restart. Anyway, whatever. At any rate, the crown came off, but now it's on. Let's do this. Avatar, heal thyself once more. Okay. We're all in solid physical condition. Let me look here. What else might I want to do? I mean, I might want more Vas Flam, because I think the way to fight these dudes... Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. If you're gonna go to sleep, you don't want to be like, rolling around with this big heavy crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, and your neck needs some rest too. All right, so more Vas Flam, just in case. I don't even know how effective it's ever going to be against these dudes. What other harmful sounding spells do I have? There's Tremor, which I've never tried. Invas por diem. I'm not sure that this is one of those things where the age of the game versus your instincts with an RPG run into each other, because I would not think that a Tremor spell would work on a dragon because it's flying, but who knows? Let's just make some more Vas Flam. So Vas Flam is going to require Ash and Pearl. We have Ash, we have Pearl. make 8 more. Done. Okay. There is absolutely poison death in knocks her. There's poison. That's 7th circle. And the 8th circle has inflam her. Flame wind. We've got nothing quite so fancy at the 6th circle level. If I remember the layout here correctly, because I did go into this room a little further on my failed attempt to just charge right through. There's not only do the dragons get unleashed from that pen if you go far enough forward, but also that side wall should open up, and I think there's like a swarm of headless. Headless aren't the biggest concern here. The dragons are. All right, got a save. Got some Voss Flam. Got some money. We're all in pretty good shape. We've got the crown on. Let's find out. Yikes. Oh yeah, that's not too intimidating. Okay. To keep the tough guys heading towards the dragons, while the ranged fighters in the back here can take out these headless. And the bats. Okay, gotta keep an eye on the health of our frontliners here. Whoops, gotta move the avatar forward. And in fact, I should move Shimino forward. Couple of glancing blows at the dragon. The back line finally takes care of the bat situation. He's barely wounded. Let's get to work. Okay. The avatar. Stay. Okay. Okay. We're not gonna let this situation get out of hand. Those are pitiful heals. That's better. Okay. Maybe bring the ranged... Bring the back line forward, see if that helps their aim. Come on, team. Lightly wounded. Yeah, Shimino's not taking it well. Doesn't help that the team is really not putting their best Mani casting forward here. For that matter. Oh, great. Oh my god, we're Shimino's getting killed by us. We're landing serious hits. Alright. Shimino's gonna fall back. Of course, then the Avatar is gonna get messed up. And it's still just lightly wounded. My word. None mixed. Alright. Okay. Ah. Okay. I see what... Yes. See what I missed there. Okay. Heavily wounded. Of course, if they're not going to cooperate by standing in spots where we can hit them. And I mean, you know, fair enough. It's just good fighting strategy to stand in a spot where your opponents cannot hit you. Missing. Well, we've got one heavily wounded, one barely wounded. Critical. Come on. We'll work on... Whenever the critical one goes into the unhittable spot, we can try with the other guy, although he doesn't seem super hittable himself. One down. Okay. Can we hit that one where it is the big question. See, I'm pretty sure some of these fighters can hit the dragon there. This is not working out so far. We definitely can't hit it there. Hilo is taking a hit, but he's in excellent condition. So we won't panic about that just yet. Maybe if Jana moves forward. There's a hit. Palpable hit. Okay. Jana and Elo are in position, at least, to land hits. In fact, Jana could even try a vast flam if the thing will come back. Come on, dude. Yeah. Get back in the spot where he can hit you. Julia cannot hit the dragon where it is. Heavily wounded. Kind of like hunting big game at the zoo. If elephants could breathe fire. Come on, get out of there, buddy. Get back in the corner where you can take damage. I understand why he doesn't want to. There we go. But it's just more sporting. Critical. Critical still. Yeah, if I was critical, I would also hide in the corner. Victory! But at what cost? Look very carefully for trap, Shimino, because you could die! Alright, you know what? Take a break, Shimino. Okay, so let's retreat, regroup. Light up a torch here. Check off the first room in that mess of a place. And now, let's mix up a bunch more money. Let's do 15 of those. Those are battle healing. Let's also... Vast money, to remind myself very quickly. Vast money, add a mandrake. Let's do 4 of those. And now, make sure we've got the magic for it. We do. Avatar. Get us back in form. Alright. That was not a glorious victory. It was a hard-fought, desperate victory, but it was a victory. And we feel good about that. So, if I look at this, it looks like there's 2 ways we can go with this. Let's start by doing the east path. No, I've changed my mind. We'll do the south path first. Victory is a victory, right? Oh, what do you know? Freaking dragons! Hold on. Here's the gimmick, right? From this position, can't land a shot, can ya, Mr. Dragon? This is not even a glitch in the game so much as a flaw in the plan of the person who whatever entity created Dungeon Deceit. And we're like, we'll pen the dragons up so that the heroes can't get to them. Good experience for the Avatar. Oh, come back. Be a sport. heavily. Critical. Oh, they call me the Dragon Slayer. Alright, let's open the not at all well concealed secret room. Let's butcher some headless. Oh, I would think so. We'll find out. But I definitely think that the avatar is going to be, as befits the leader of the party, well ahead in experience at the end of this. Especially, this is a veritable nest of headless with terrible combat instincts. Not a single one of them has thought to try to land a blow on their enemies. Which is broadly speaking, and not myself a veteran of any combat in life, but I do think that trying to hurt your opponent is in most forms of combat one of the absolute prerequisites to strong performance. I will say that their defensive game is strong. They're swatting away a lot of these magic axe projectile attacks, so that they're taking the hit, but they're not really getting hurt too bad. All right, Avatar finished. Take us home here. Victory. All right, you're back on task, Shamina, as the opener of chests. And we find some stuff. Very good. No trap. Food, torches, keys, etc. Yeah. So let's find out. How's the avatar doing? 2092. 3200 being the threshold for level 7. So we're ways off, but not that far off now that we can kill dragons. You know, it's all relative. Okay, so that's the southern room here. So let's find out what's through the southern exit. Sally Forth team. A door. Well, there's the exit. It's only 5. I've got a little time here, so let's possibly kill some more dragons, and then we'll come back and we'll deal with this shit. So, stands to reason we're going to be dealing with a very similarly structured room with the dragon pen in the top left. Oh, there's a demon in there. How about that? Well, the avatar has a solution for this. There we go. The dragon can kind of tell that it's not a good strategy to keep stepping forward, but then it's like, well, what else am I supposed to do? My mobility is highly restricted. Lightly, heavily, heavily, heavily. Critical. I think I can hear my telephone ringing. Excuse me. No, I do not want to participate in a survey, but thank you for calling offer on this fine Sunday afternoon, Probidink. One down. Hey, demon. Oh, whoops. Okay. Form up, team. You're all on bat duty while I hog the glory. Gotta say, I like this brave new world. Where demons and dragons are fearsome but not insurmountable foes, and where wisps are just jokes again. Like they used to be back in Ultima 4. Before things got so sophisticated. Finally got that one bat. Demon's only lightly wounded. He's got that tough, demonic hide. It's not that I can't hit him hard, it's that I'm distracted by the bats. So if you guys could just do your jobs cleaning out the bats, I'd have this demon done in no time. Alright, Avatar. Grazed. Lightly wounded. Lightly. Heavily. 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 Critical. 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 And we're done here. Okay, so we know what's up. We understand how this works. Let's clear the northern room. Then we'll see what's out there to the southeast. On the east side. Might just be another way out of this place. And we're going to get out of this place. See if we can't track down the Shard of Falsehood. Yep. Alright. Ah, you know what? Shimino, you have a turn. Oh no, it would be annoying to do with the Shimino because of that completely unnecessary spiked shield that I keep equipped with because I like the mental picture of Shimino being a cool, tough guy with a spiked shield. So he's fighting even with his offhand. Critical. One down. Now, this is like, in terms of victories over dragons, this is not as impressive as I'll feel much cooler and tougher when we defeat that dragon room in Dungeon Wrong, where I can't just cheese the dragons. But I'm not gonna lie, say that it doesn't feel good to be achieving a victory over the dragons. Oh, come on, dude. Heavy. Critical. There we go. Where are we at now? 2186. You love to see it. Yeah, I mean, that dragon knew all about hopping back and forth in the only two... Oh, right, of course. Lousy gremlins. So many of them. Someone's been eating after midnight. No, wait. Eating after midnight is the thing that turns the Mogwai into gremlins, and it's getting water on them that causes them to multiply? I can't remember. It's been a long time. In fact, the last time I consumed any gremlins related media besides the Key and Peele sketch about the making of Gremlins 2, which is just magnificent sketch comedy, was... I can't remember which Christmas it was, but there was a Christmas Eve day where, to while away the time until we go to sleep before we got presents, me and my buddy Kyle, we really dug in, and we watched Gremlins 2 like 3 times in a single day. Not entirely confident that like I would have even recognized, hey, this is supposed to be a wacky parody and not as serious as the first Gremlins. Shimino's not helping with the fight, but he's got to open all the treasures, so he's pulling his weight. Oops. Oops. Bonk. Come on. Let's get them. Alright, 2 to go. One left. We're done. Alright, Shimino, get to work. A trap. Key broke. Key broke. False positive. Dagger. Small shield. Flaming oil. Arrows. 18 gold. A key. Torch. Very good. A trap. Success. Opened. Shield. Short sword. 29 gold. 2 keys. When we're done with this, we're going to check what our key supply is. I'm curious of how it's regenerating. Oh, gets hit with the acid trap. Good thing he didn't wear himself out in that fight. Oh, and now he's poisoned. Well, ELO, help your buddy. Toss him an and knocks. There we go. Boom. All right. Satisfying. Cleared this space out. All right. What's our key supply like? What's the avatar looking like now? 2195. That's not actually a huge step forward. That's fine. We're up to 30 keys already after having been taken down to 0 keys just yesterday. I knew that was going to happen. There we go. That moment when you can just mash a single direction feels good. Here we are. And indeed, yep. Those 2 doors go back to where I was, and this door goes to somewheres new. Let's see what's going on in here. Bunch of sea serpents and a cool gem. Interesting. Jana, why don't you find out? Can we, like, hit those dudes? No, but they can hit us. Well, that doesn't seem fair. What is happening? Okay, 1 sea serpent down. Let's keep our buddy alive-ish. Another one down. Here we go. This guy's not going to make it easy on me. Victory. Okay. So what can we do here? Can we do anything? Because there's a gem. And who knows? Is it a special gem? It could be. And yet, can we use the magic carpet in here? Not here. Okay. Well. Mental note. Very good. Let's camp, team. Keep an eye out, Julia. Alright. Shimino did not have the most restful sleep. So let's vast money about our boy here. Get him back in great shape. And ELO, see how your money luck is doing on the avatar. It's a pretty good one. Try one more. That one sucked. Okay, fine. We're ready. Let's go. Let's go. A little bit of navigation challenges. A little navigation challenge. There we go. To the left. To the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. Great song. But I really do hate, that's such a stupid line. Nobody would ever, you know, your ex comes by to get their things and you're like, oh, it's all in a box to the left. Who's left? My left? Your left? This is not how people talk. Okay. So there was something breathing fire beyond the mysterious walls here. So, yeah. Troll. Well, if they're just trolls. Etten. Okay, great. Be careful. Oh, I'm definitely highly concerned that we've got a couple of dragons waiting in the wings here. We took the crown off. Okay, 2 dragons and 1 demon. And we gotta actually fight them. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody. What happens if we attack the various torches? Yeah, noticed, you know, just a moment too late. That's absolutely true, Waffle Syrup. For better or for worse, this is only getting done if the Avatar can save the day. Okay, well, what could the trick be? I mean, the trick could be to stand where the torches were. So let's steal the torches. Oh, much worse. Because who knows? Well, if everybody fled, the one passed out person might not even get killed in this situation because right now they can't get at us. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so that didn't do it. That didn't do it. That didn't do it. That didn't do it. Push the walls. There we go. Jana found a secret switch. Okay. Let's form. Let's get in formation, team. Let's get in a firing line here. Julia there. So when I step here, my feeling is this place opens up. Or not. Okay. Then we can do our bullshit with our demon friend here. Might take a little bit. Oh lord, he's still barely wounded. Lightly. Alright. Making some progress. It's that thick demon hide and the fact that I'm attacking him from beyond a wall. Can't really see where I'm aiming here. I'm not hitting vital spots. I've been playing Metroid Dread, which I got on launch day and have not had much time to put into. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking that out because especially when I see this Erdenstern, what their streaming music setup is like. Okay, is the demon gonna come back? Thank you. No, come back, dude. Come back. Okay, you know what? He's in critical condition. Let's find it. A trap. Success. Yeah, I need new music that my crummy phone can cast. I don't know what you mean by that, waffle syrup, but so far it is an excellent 2D Metroid game. It really, it is the best, I think, like, Samus feel. Like, controlling Samus feels as good as it ever has in 2 dimensions. Cool atmosphere. The new gimmick of the Emmy robots and the kind of hide and seek game you have to play with them because they have all sophisticated tracking technology and can kill you in one hit. Those areas are fun. They're not just a chase in that definitely not the best game ever, but it's really, really good so far. And like I've not plumbed the depths of it, but like one thing that I thought was a really nice touch is that Samus has melee counter now, right? So you can hit the X button and certain, like, the enemies that fly at you or try to hit you, you can smack them away and then get a sudden, then she locks her aim onto them. You don't have to aim, but you can just shoot them and kill them. It's pretty cool. And then when these robots that kill you in one hit are stalking you, they have a, I can keep doing doing the fight while we say this stuff. By the way, we're gonna make it. We're making it to the underworld today. Maybe not finishing off Felinia, but yeah. So when they catch you, there's a little, like, there's a few different versions of the animation. Oh, I've killed it. I mean, you know, it looks fine. It's a 2D Metroid game done with 3D graphics. It's good enough. Like, I expect that if you want, like, graphics powerhouse to the extent that the Switch can even do something like that, you gotta wait for Prime 4 there. But this is, like, it looks nice. I thought it looked really weird at first because I am so bad at the set your own brightness things. I always mess them up because poisoned, because it says man, how long has this demon been in critical condition? Yeah, when the robots catch you, there's a few little animations. No, wait. Let me finish my brightness story. You know how when it asks you to set your own brightness, it's like adjust until the image on the left is barely visible. And well, among other things, here's the problem. It says until the image on the left is barely visible, and you're kind of seeing two. And then you start adjusting it, and it turns out there's a third one that's on the actual left, but that's not the one it's talking about when it says make the one on the left barely visible. It wants the one in the center to be barely visible. So I made the one on the left barely visible, and I was playing the game on like extremely high brightness, and I was like, this game looks very interesting. Like, it's an interesting artistic choice that they decided for everything to be super bright and shiny. Like, it does give this, like, maybe this planet has some kind of weird gas in the air, you know? It's atmosphere or something. And, yeah, but in practice, of course, that's not Magic Axe. Ring of Invisibility, another one. Crossbows, cloth armor, an iron helm. 73 gold, a gem, 2 torches, some food. My word. Huh. There it is. There's the hidden switch. But anyway, yeah, and then I realized, no, wait, I just messed that thing up, didn't I? And when I adjusted it again, now we have a dark, moody Metroid game. When the robots catch you, there's just like a chilling little scene where like it really gets across how powerful the robots are because they catch you, and like Samus is struggling a bit, but like any part of her that it grabs, she's just disabled. And then it kind of is like looking at her, but then its face opens up, and just a big spike comes out of its face, and it goes, and then the screen just goes dark. It's not like a big gore scene, but it's off-putting. But at the very start of the game, the very first time an enemy catches you, you're obliged to be caught, and it teaches you to use the counter. And so there's a really cool counter where Samus smacks the spike aside, slides under the thing's legs, and starts running. And then the game tells you, by the way, this is extremely difficult to hit, like when we're not pausing and telling you do it now. And so you should never plan on doing this. This is a last resort. Don't let yourself get caught by an enemy thinking you're going to pull this off. And then, as a result, when you're in these one-hit kill sections and you get caught, you stay engaged through the like few seconds of terrifying death animation every time, which makes it that much more trouble because there's a chance you could hit it. And so it keeps you... Won't budge. Come on, demon. There we go. Found the switch. Run from me now. My word. That took a lot of hits. Alright. Avatar and Nox thyself. And let's get out of here. And then, on the rare occasions when you do hit this extremely difficult to time gimmick, super satisfying. And both times that I've managed to hit the counter, I then managed to escape when I had previously thought I was, cornered. I didn't get caught again. So it's super rewarding. Yeah. I'm thus far, really impressed with Metroid Dread. And I did also, in the Nintendo Direct where they announced it, I liked the gimmick where they said, talking about Metroid, then they go, we know that you're excited to hear more about Metroid Prime 4. We have nothing to announce at this time. And everybody's like, oh, typical Nintendo. Doesn't care about Metroid. They don't care what the fans want, even though Metroid's never been one of their popular flagship series. And then they went, but perhaps this will wet your whistle. We've friggin' without announcing it, we finished a new 2D Metroid game and it's coming out in a month. Oh, okay, cool. That'll tide us over. We're in the underworld. Let's reread Leona's vision. Leona said, southwest across many high peaks and a large system of caverns. The way led southwest. Interface differences. Let me look here. What's different? I mean, the big difference I'm noticing here is the music. It's I don't know if I heard this, I would instantly say that must be an underworld theme, but I like it. Okay. The way led southwest. At a major intersection, it turned northwest, soon branching northeast. After a long journey northward, the passage turned west. Here the path went on to rocky hills to the southwest, then turned northwest. Unto a lake it ran, unto a massive series of great falls, ending in a larger lake. Here upon a small isle lies the shard of falsehood. That's a mouthful. But we've got to save right here at our starting point. Let's see if we can do it. Whoops. Light up a torch. Well, we're going to have to do some climbing, aren't we? So southwest across many high peaks. Yeah, this was like... Yeah. I mean, Leona obviously keeps a very detailed dream journal. She woke up and she was like, I've got to get these cardinal directions down exactly as I remembered them, in case it turns out this was real. You know what? Why aren't we camping? Shimino, since the Avatar took the lead on the clubbing. Yeah, okay, British, that's another fair point. You can have a recurring vision. When you have a recurring vision, you're probably going to remember it. Will a view gem give us a little preview here? Pier gem? Yes, it will. Southwest across many high peaks. There are many high peaks to go southwest here. And then the way leads southwest. I see a southwest path. Here we go. We are bad at climbing still. But we're out. Okay. I'm not. Yikes. Alright, demons. Let's do this. Let's see what you got. When you can't use your magic. But where you can hit us, because you're not trapped in a pen. It's closer to a fair fight. He's already lightly wounded. Heavily wounded. Dead. When we work together, we are now an efficient demon killing force. Just gotta always remember to make sure we're wearing our crown. Yeah, I think I got my memory of demon toughness discombobulated by the fact that that one demon just now took like 100 hits. Critical. 2 down. Oof. Sorry, Shimino. Little friendly fire there. Little fire among friends. Yeah, that's really what seems to be happening here, because in Ultima 4, demons were not a big deal. It was when you saw Balron that you were like, oh man, it's a demon that can do things. Perhaps there was just a lot of it's evolution, right? Just eventually the Balrons are more successful at living. You might be right about that. I can't call to mind the demon sprite. Yeah. There we go. Another one bites the dust. How's this one doing? This other one? Barely wounded. We got work to do, team. Oops. Yeah, that angle's not gonna work. This one will. Okay. And that one. That one, not yet. Oof. This demon's getting his licks in. He's only lightly wounded. This is the tough demon. Alright. Oof. Not the time to be hitting Shimino. I said not the time, team. Lightly. Heavily. Julia, keep that ranger friend of ours alive. The demon's on the run. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Okay. So we're trying to go southwest until a major intersection. Good lord. This underworld's not playing. This is where we can turn to the northwest, so we're on the path. Bring it on. 2 dragons in honest one-on-one conflict. No summoning, no gimmicks, no flips, just fists. Dragon's critical. That's the thing, though. See, they're tougher. They're more dangerous when they're not trapped in pens, but they're also way easier to hit when they're not protected by the columns of their stone pen. This one's still barely wounded, which isn't great. Lightly wounded, heavily. Oof, Shimino takes one. Heavy. Heavy. Whoops. Sorry, Shimino. Didn't mean to skip your turn. Critical. And we're done here. No trap? Are you sure about that? No trap? It was trapped. Well. Go figure. The dragons leave good hordes of loot. Key broke. Key broke. Success. That was not a false positive. Because it was complex, I thought, let's do more than 2 failures before we jump to it being a false positive. We're gathering. Gem. Torch. Food. And we're done here. Okay. Let's throw money to the avatar. Oh, that was pretty feeble. Okay. Well, we can panic if need be. But now, northwest, soon branching northeast. Seriously, bats? You fool, you're forcing me to kill you. Well, I don't think we're killing Felinia today, but I do think we're killing Felinia next Saturday. Yeah, just a little bat spray waffle syrup, just to get it in the air. You know, do you not know we just killed dragons? Like, what did these bats think was gonna happen? Brought this on themselves. No treasure, because they're just bats. That's fair. Northwest, and then northeast, okay? After a long journey northward, the passage turned west. New torch. You know, this might be just the time. In fact, it is just the time to investigate the Vas lore spell. Do I have any mixed? I've got 2. Julia. Got this little Vas lore. Well, I've got 1. Jana. Oh, okay. Greater in the sense that it's going to last longer, perhaps? Or perhaps we just can't see beyond these mountains. Long journey north. We're waiting for it to go west. Oh no. Is this what it means? The passage turned west? I don't think this is what it means. But it could be. No, you know what? It calls out that it goes to Rocky Hills at a later step. Turn west. Earthquake? Oh, come on now. Okay. West. Then Rocky Hills to the southwest. More bats. Definitely want to make sure that the avatar doesn't get bitten to death by bats here. Makes sense. I mean, bats like caves, right? So, the underworld... What's the underworld but a big cave? With a surprising amount of grass. Perhaps we can chalk that up to resource limitations. Can't have a whole separate tile set for the underworld. Or, for that... to be fair, there could just be a magic... You know, it's just magic, dude. If we're already dealing with a Hollow Earth scenario, why can't we just have some bullshit reason the grass grows down there? You know what? Avatar, take us on. There we go. Victory! Alright. And we were going... What was it? Hills went southwest and then northwest. Well, that's this. Unto a lake it ran. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Fine, rats. Julia. Kill them all. Just don't let anything bite us. Well, you failed me terribly, Julia. You're getting the avatar killed. I hope you feel bad. Oh, God. Alright, let's do this as a team. That was like a Dark Souls experience where you take the low-level enemies too lightly, and now you're dead. Except we didn't die. Lousy rat treasure. Elo throws it and knocks down for the avatar. And Jana. Oh, we can't do Vasmani in a battle situation. So Jana, throw a Vasmani to your boy. And let's go. Northwest unto a lake. Concerned here. Let's look at a gem. There's a vast lake. Okay. Now, unto a lake it ran, unto a massive series of great falls, ending in a larger lake. Here upon a small isle lies the shard of falsehood. Hopefully, we haven't taken a wrong turn. Took another earthquake hit there. Look at another gem. Well, it could be that lake down to the south. Let's look to the west. No, the lake just runs out. Okay. Falls. Oh God. We're going down the waterfall the hard way. We survived. That's a real action park kind of fun ride. Checking the gem. Oh my goodness, could that be a small lake? I mean a small isle in the middle of the lake. The Shard of Falsehood. You'll love to see it. Alright. 551. It's not getting any better than that. Roll up our carpet. Throw down a save. This was a pivotal day in the Avatar's quest to restore Lord British to the throne of Britannia. Next Saturday, unless something... Yeah, how do we get back up those falls? I think once we figure out just how to get back to the path, it'll be pretty easy to go backwards. I might burn through my view gems at a terrible rate. How many gems do I have? I have 33 gems. We have reasonably good directions. I saw there were footpaths in the hills to the side of the falls that will get us back where we're going. Once we're on there, it's just a matter of saying everything backwards. So I'm going to optimistically say that we are killing Felinia, the Shadow Lord of Falsehood, next weekend. Hopefully on Saturday. Well, gosh, I feel great. I hope this is fun for everybody. Thanks to everyone who has stuck around to the end. From the start to the end for quite a few of you. Or not quite a few, but at least one or two. This was a ton of fun. And it's a ton more fun when you folks join me. So I'm going to sign off for now. It's the end of the gaming week here at 58 Dream Street. And until our paths cross again, take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.